Hi. This is the first video I've made on this channel, and hi, my name is Thought by Zach, or you can just call me Zach. I don't really mind. And this channel is basically just going to be a thought spree, as organized as I can possibly make it, a perspective, an idea, a place to just talk and give my opinion as freely as possible as a 22-year-old male from Wales. I guess I should sort of give you a background, but I'll probably do that some other time. This video I kind of wanted to talk about because I was jotting down a few ideas earlier today for video ideas, and I came up with a few general topics, but I wanted to just get one out today. And the first is going to be under the general idea of just direction in life. So, I don't know, I'm not going to do any editing, so just put that in your head, I don't know. So this is going to be a direction in life kind of video from the perspective of someone who hasn't yet walked their path, who hasn't taken a career yet. I've had a few jobs, but nothing major or anything. I've done a degree, but I haven't committed to anything just yet. So that's the perspective I'm going to be giving. And today's video is going to be why we should pursue a career our child self wanted us to have. So you might have, I guess, every sort of kid when they were young, every adult when they were younger would, you hear all the time about being an astronaut, about being a firefighter, about being a dancer, about being a singer. And I just wanted to sort of briefly talk about this because I think this is while in a lot of the time people shrug off these initial ideas, I think there's a point to be had for why we come up with these things in the first place as children, and why we should validate our child selves and even take it as far as pursue the initial crazy ideas we had when we were 6 or 7. When I was younger, as many others, I cycled through a variety of different careers. I had firefighter, I had astronaut, I had tennis player, and as I got older, I wanted musician and filmmaker, which is what I think I'm going to go down anyway. And I think, there's something to be said for a realistic pursuit, a realistic career, such as, something that actually pays the fucking bills. But, I think when we come up with career choices, or at least I've spoken to quite a few people that be, from a variety of different ages, and it seems to be the younger ones will bat between, being one thing one day and want to be another thing another day. And then, sort of this liberty from being young spurs on an idea to just, it spurs on this boldness, I should say, to pursue whatever and whenever they want. But, from, advice given to you and, the older generation who have settled for jobs and understand what the realistic world is like, you get another point of view, which is you should focus on one thing. But my argument is that us as humans aren't boxed species that, are fulfilled by being one thing. My experience is that I am constantly changing and constantly evolving as every day continues and a new sun rises over the horizon. So with every hour I get to experience new things with new conversations, my mind and my ideas change and develop and adapt. So why is it that I would pick a career, something narrow-minded, to go down? So what I'm basically trying to get across is, I think we should start to validate ridiculous ideas. In a sense that, we we should enable ourselves to pick careers that, you know, we're interested in, that we're invested in, rather than necessarily things that we are boxing ourselves to. When I look back on my life, I don't want to have been able to have paid the bills, you know? Maybe that sounds easy to say because, you know, I'm living under the roof of my mum's house and I'm not paying rent currently, and I've just finished university and I'm in a period of my life where I can make these claims. But at the same time, I would love, you know, to develop a career that isn't one thing. My career is essentially my life. It is just an evolution. And I seem to feel like, it seems to be that the current way things work is that we, you know, box ourselves to one skill set, to one, you know, modality, and we just, you know, do that. You know, as humans, I've got a few things written down here. We're constantly, you know, evolving creatures of the mind. You know, there's two parts to us, and it's a body and a mind. And we are always seeking new gratification every day, you know, something to make us tick, you know. And, you know, I fucking bet my bottom dollar most people in a job don't go there because it makes them tick. You know, it makes you go there because it pays your bills, because you need to maintain a life that you've created for yourself. I think, you know, especially because of the internet, which I think is a big part and a big reason as to why I'm I have this mindset, is, you know, a very short and sweet route to gratification is given to me on the daily. You know, I'm used to thinking something and then seeing it in front of me, being able to want to tell someone something and being able to message them immediately. And I think, you know, with this sort of slow process of just being inbuilt into us, you know, the majority of the generations to come, our generation and the generations to come, are going to want to be interchangeable. And, you know, I would love for us to liberate ourselves in a way that we can not necessarily become an astronaut, because not everyone wants to be that, but pursue what we are interested in. The point is, as children, we say what we think it sounds cool, that we like the idea of, that we are invested in. And I think we should pay more mind to that as adults and not disregard it as fantasy, and enable ourselves to chase things that might not necessarily be so realistic, but because we are invested in them, we will put more energy, effort and time into them to make them realistic. And, you know, that's what I have to say on this topic. As I said, this is a new channel, and I'm just going to be posting my thoughts. This was a bit of a rough one, can't lie. I kind of just decided I wanted to make my first video right now, and here we are. It's Thought by Zach. Come up by Zach. I'll be posting more of these. I'm going to start setting up a Reddit page at some point, and I'm going to be taking, you know, I'm going to be doing more of these sort of lifestyle videos, but also I'm going to want to talk about, you know, addiction, because I've gone through some of that. I want to talk about relationships. I want to talk, and I'm going to start making playlists and categorizing all these videos that I'm putting my thoughts out into specific playlists. Feel free to comment, subscribe, hit me up on, hit me up in the comments for now, because I don't actually have any social media set up. And I'm going to be making a Reddit page, so I'm going to be starting a little community on there, hopefully. However small it is, I don't give a fuck, really. And yeah, let's get talking. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one. Peace.